Hey everybody, Tim here at Rat Daddy Studios, and I know it's early for What Did You Buy Wednesday. I'm falling out of my chair here, but I'm so stoked with the stuff that I've gotten in this week that I want to show you some of it. I'm not going to show you the stuff from 3D scale parts yet because I haven't quite got it all. So I got a lot of it. Outstanding. Joe did just such a great job. And still waiting on a few parts for the engine, but everything looks fantastic that he did. Just so well printed and just exactly what I wanted. Killer carburetors. He did the airbox. This is all for the Cosmic Creep build that I'm working on. It's going to be 1/8 scale based on the monogram 32 Ford body, but everything else totally scratched, or in this case, I've gotten a lot of help with 3D printed parts, but so anyway, so Joe's doing a lot of that with the motor. I got my frame from him. Looks great. It's drilled, it's Z'd. It looks just awesome. So get the rest of the motor stuff in and kind of get everything together and show you guys. So we did. But today, I got a killer box from Brian Sodergren, who has been doing some just really, really good 3D printed work for us, and it's just I had to show you this because it's just so outstanding. I'm just really, really excited. So let me grab this and show you some. This is what I've gotten today. Now, we started out with doing the monster for the Cosmic Creep, which is this guy. So this is, you can see, just pretty good size. He's about the size of a baseball. Now I want to show you. This was the original handmade sculpt by Sonny DePalma that was in his Cosmic Creep. And this was made out of Sculpey, and of course it's had a lot of things that we're going to add to this one. Of course, the little dealy bobbers on the head and the hair, of course, and of course all the detail, the jewels in the eyes and everything. This little shift knob was actually hand carved by Norm Grabowski, which Norm was known for his shift knobs, beautiful wooden shift knobs, which cost a small fortune, but he was friends with Sonny, so he actually hand carved that. So I won't be doing that, but everything else, we're gonna get close. So there's Sonny's, and there's what Brian did for us, and it's just outstanding. I mean, he just nailed it. I mean, he really did. I mean, the sculpt is so good. You can see the little opening for the hair up there, and even one of the little pimples on his snout there. He's got place to put little hairs in there, and he just did a great job, man. We're just so grateful to have Brian on our team making this stuff for us. I mean, it's just so good. So that's that piece, and then this piece I got from him also. This surfer. This is a drawing from Ben Mitchell. Some of you guys might know. He's known as Drag Daddy. Ben is an illustrator for Cartoons Magazine, and he is a great artist, and he's probably I mean, to me, and I've discussed this with Franco and some other guys, I think Ben is one of the best natural artists since Ed Newton. He really is. I mean, he can just draw fantastic. So anyway, so Brian worked with him off of this design and did this, and I think it came out great. Of course, I've got this original illustration up here that Ben did for me a few years ago of Sonny DePalma. That's Sonny in his 55 Chevy, and then you can see, which also had a Norm Grabowski skull on it, and there's one of Sonny's little spaceships with a creature from back then, and there he is, a little creature hitchhiking from New York to Florida. So just really, really good. I actually had 2 of these done, identical. And one I gave to Pam Evans, Sonny's girlfriend, for Christmas a couple of years back. And I got one. So those are originals from Ben. And really affordable and just wonderful work. He's just such a great artist. So anyway, and then the other thing I got, this is just one of the signs that Brian did for my diorama. This is what I've had in mind for so long. I wanted this kind of, that atomic, 50s retro look with the points and the boomerangs and all that. And this particular one, this will be two-sided. He's actually made this where these just kind of plug into here. This is a separate piece here. And this is for a rotating sign. He's drilled this thing out for me where this will fit on top of a brass rod, and this is going to come up through the middle of my diorama, and I've got a motor that will motorize this and have that rotating around. Of course, this will be on there, so nice and sturdy. It's going to look killer. So I'm just so happy with that, and I'm not going to pull all the rest of it out of the box because they're all pretty much the same, other than he did some nice block lettering to go across the front of the building that's nice and tall and just simple block letters. But he did a great job on the script. This is exactly what I told him I was looking for, and he just did such a good job. So I'm really looking forward to painting this. And finally, I started building my diorama in 2017, and so I'm got 8 years into this thing, and I'll be honest with you, I've hardly touched it. Well, I really haven't touched it at all this year. I made a few little things and put them in there, but I just haven't gotten the thing out and just done a lot of work on it. So what I'm planning on doing into next year is bringing it. It's really big. It's 3 feet by 2 feet, and it weighs a ton right now already. I'm planning on, I want to bring it upstairs where my work area is. My wife has a cutting table up there for sewing and cutting material and stuff, which we're probably going to end up using for wrapping Christmas gifts and everything. I'm looking at the side because I'm checking my cameras, make sure nobody's coming in my shop. I'm going to try to bring it upstairs if I can, and so I can do a little more work on it and add some more lighting. It's got some lighting in it. I've got a little guy in there welding on the front engine of a front axle on a dragster, and I've got a welding program with an LED where it looks like it's welding. You know, he's down there and it looks like the weld is coming off of it. That's in there. I've got some other lighting in the paint booth and around in the shop. I've got some, there's like a jukebox that's got flashing lights in it. I've got some lighting under some of the displays with the motorcycles, so it fluoresces underneath of them. I've got some fluorescent, some blue lighting, and there's an area that's supposed to be Sonny DePalma's studio, and Sonny's in there. I've got a figure, and I've got these blue LEDs in there because they light up all the fluorescent stuff I put in there, all the posters. So it looks really cool. So, but I'm hoping I want to add more lighting. And I've got all these little pieces that I've been painting and working on forever. I've got dozens and dozens more pieces to put in there. And right now, there's literally probably 500 little tiny detail pieces that are in this diorama already, and several figures. I've got more figures I need to paint and get in there too. So I need to get back into working on it. And eventually what I'm going to do is get a clear plexi panel to put on the top to keep the dust and everything out, but you'll be able to see in there. I'm going to drill through the base of it, straight up through the plexi, have a tall brass rod coming up through there, probably have a bushing in there that it'll go through, and that'll have that rotating sign on the top of it. So it should look great, you know. And the bad thing is nobody's ever seen it other than a couple of my close friends, and I feel like, I mean, I don't do contests or anything, but I feel like one of these days I need to take it somewhere, you know, for everybody to get to see and enjoy, because there's just so much to look at, and I've got so much time and so much. I've had so many people give me, you know, cool little parts to put in there and whatever it is, and whether it's wrenches or tools or little dogs or just anything. There's just so much to look at, and I scratch built so much stuff for it. I was so amped up on it in the beginning, and I really worked my ass on it for 3 or 4 months nonstop when I first started working on it. I was still building other stuff, but I was really devoting so much time to it and wanting to do something completely different. So I think you guys will enjoy it, and we'll revisit it after the first of the year, and I'll start working on getting some of the signage painted and getting it on the outside. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this stuff, and for What Did You Buy Wednesday. Thank you, Joe, over at Big Sky Model Workshop, for sponsoring this weekly event. It's always fun for everybody to see what kind of stash ads you've got or what you've picked up in pieces and parts to add. So may not see you again before Thursday, so hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving, a great holiday. Hope you enjoy time with your families. My daughter's having us Thanksgiving Day, and then we're cooking ourselves on Saturday. We're going to go ahead and make a turkey and stuffing and stuff, and bring my mom back down, and my buddy Joe Einyart's coming over, have him over, and eat a little turkey with him, and just kind of try to relax a little bit, and then do Christmas decorations. So I got my work boots, got a new pair of work boots, so I'll be up on the roof probably, might get up there Thursday morning. We'll see, because I don't have a lot to do because of my daughter cooking, so I might get them up Thursday morning. Like to get the lights up usually by Thanksgiving, at least get those going. And we have a little fellow across the street from us, little boy, who always enjoys our decorations, so I'm trying to get some stuff up for him to look at. So we'll do that, and then I'll start pulling the 40 tubs of Christmas out of the attic. I'm going to need those work boots to save my feet on those attic stairs and get all of our Christmas stuff down and start decorating the house. Always fun. So we love the holidays. We love Christmas, and I know not everybody gets that much joy out of this time of year, but we do, and hopefully continue to for as long as we can. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed that. See you again real soon. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Get a hold of me, make a comment, and get a hold of me anytime you want to. Still got a few shop cards left. If you want a shop card, email me, ratdaddystudios@gmail.com, and make sure it's studios with an S on the end of it, ratdaddystudios@gmail.com. Be glad to drop you out a shop card. Try to keep it here in the United States only. I really just, it's a pain in the ass sending them internationally. I'm not even sure if the people I have done it to have even got the things, so hopefully they have. But in the meantime, enjoy your families, have a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you again real soon. Thanks for coming by.